The third update of Fortnite Season 6 is here, and with it comes 2 new quits, various new points including
it's really exciting, and if you're ready for more storyline, this patch is also
unknown,
introduced
an area
the final
called
part of
Oro's
these fire
Island.
challenges that have been appearing
There is
every
quite
update.
a lot more to cover, so we should feel free to begin moving with everything new. So this update has been unstable for new substance, particularly for those of you who are energized for brand new weapons and storyline information. We have new difficulties identifying with Raz as he continued looking for the tower mysteries, and in this hunt it appears Raz has really changed into his last structure. The glyph ace, you can discover this structure of Raz at the tower, and he's currently a threatening NPC who will assault you on location, yet in contrast to tower professional killer or any of the their gatekeepers. Raz is really unique. While you thought those folks are incredible and difficult to beat, Raz is a strict god. Contrasted with them, he has a crazy measure of well-being. You could in a real sense squander the entirety of your ammunition on each weapon attempting to beat this person, so totally ensure you are ready prior to confronting him with standard firearms. He's practically unthinkable to bring down all alone, so there, bring your crew with you to bring him down, or then again do a slick stunt that I'm going to show you in a second. The principal thing you'll see when you begin battling Raz is that he really has some sort of sorcery capacity he uses to hurt you on the off chance that you get excessively near him. Raz will in a real sense point a shard of Kevin, the 3D square, up into the air, and by one way or another call like a revile upon you. In case you're influenced by it, you'll begin to lose well-being per tick like you're in the Tempest. It's caring of insane, yet in case you're a good ways off, Raz will utilize a shiny new thing on you. All things being equal, this is Rise's mythic hazardous bow, and it harms players and at that point can do much more harm from the explosives. So essentially, in the event that you hit somebody with this and get the explosives on them as well, it's essentially a one-shot marvel. What's more, that is presumably why Raz is so difficult to overcome, yet we have a stunt for overcoming him by in case you're all alone. The spear firearm stunt actually works like a engage. In case you're sufficiently fortunate to get a spear weapon as I did, you could just pull him from the highest point of the tower and kill him that way. It's to such an extent simpler. Furthermore, it is by all accounts one of the as it were choices right now, particularly openly matches, considering exactly how troublesome Raz is to beat, yet him and his bow are not the lone new things in the game, as Epic has added another weapon to the circle pool. Head on over to Resurrection Raven's dark house, close damp with sweat sands. You could talk to her and she sells another intriguing bow. This is the temperamental bow, and it's each single bow put into one weapon, not in any event. Kidding, when this was spilled we all idea the temperamental bow would just like glitch the screen of each individual you shot, and that was it. Yet this is so significantly more than we envisioned. Each bolt you shoot in a real sense cycles between all the bows in game at this moment. Also, with this one weapon you get all the capacities from the touchy bow, the shockwave bow, and then some, and the new augmentations simply continue to come as we talk about map changes. There's another poi in the guide, and you can think that it's everything. The way over at Slurpy Swamp, taken cover behind the trees in the bog. Batman has really constructed himself a shack and is utilizing it as his headquarters as he investigates the island. As you most likely are aware, the Batman 0-point comic is presently in max speed with new issues coming out at regular intervals, so we're getting our next one in the following not many days. So this Bat Shack poi is kicking the bucket impeccably, yet in the event that you head inside the Bat Shack, there's in reality significantly more mysteries to process, counting prods for the eventual fate of Season 6. In the edge of the shack you can discover a writing slate with circles, also penmanship on it, yet tragically you can't make out what it says with the enormous circles and bolts associating them. However, this could be Batman attempting to work out how to get away the circle and return home. Likewise, around this shack you can see a ton of batarangs stuck into dividers and furniture, and this is a similar model of batarang we saw when the unstable mythic was in the game once. Presently this is likely Epic utilizing the same model. Obviously, however, there's consistently a possibility we could get these back in the future. What's more, obviously with all these books around, The structure this obviously shows that Batman is perusing up about material science or then again something, and even has a PC on his work area. Furthermore, on the off chance that you perceive the PC, it's precisely the same model that we saw in both John Jones' office and the organization, which is a lovely intriguing point of interest also. The secret proceeds in the event that you move over to Flush Processing Plant on the guide right. Presently Epic has added a puzzling anonymous island that doesn't show up on the minimap. On the off chance that you go there, it's simply a void island brimming with rock and smoke, and it's very fascinating on the off chance that you investigated it in the records. This island is really called Wadeford Oro Isle, also known as Oro Island. It's a storyline related poi, and we definitely know from leakers that Oro is really going to be a NPC in the future, so I'm practically sure this is most likely going to be the place where he shows up. It's truly energizing, and in case you're prepared for more storyline, this fix has moreover presented the last piece of the tower challenges that have been showing up each update in the event that you find Jonesy. The first at Wonderful Park, you could converse with him and he will say that they need to end this privilege here, and at that point you need to duel him and address him again. A while later he will say, "Not terrible, I belittled you." What's more, this is the place where the storyline truly kicks in. He keeps on saying, "There are individuals who think the tower will make them more amazing. It will, yet it will likewise misuse their each shortcoming. Don't permit this fire to degenerate somebody amazing where Jones doesn't have a potential for success also." At that point you'll need to go their data on Raz from one of the numerous NPCs, and they disclose to you about Raz, and to avoid this fire no decent will come from it, and this leads you to your last test route, Glyph Ace Raz, and get this fire antiquity at the edge of this fire and kill Raz. He will drop his shard of Kevin the 3D square, and in the event that you get it, the mission will be finished and you open the skin for yourself that wraps up the tower difficulties, at least until further notice. Yet on the off chance that you need to know what's coming very soon at Fortnite, there's considerably juicier stuff with all holes clarified, so the breaks for this update have been on point as regular, and we have a huge load of new stuff that may really bother the fate of Fortnite, particularly in Season 6. To get going, Jules will be making her return and will head the thing search for the first run through, in spite of the fact that as the first Jules was in the fight pass. This new skin is altogether extraordinary. We have scrap night gems also. Upon your first look you could as of now perceive how great she is, all things being equal of her exemplary specialist outfit. Jules now wears another metallic suit of shield which is dubiously like Midas Rex outfit. It additionally looks sort of propelled by the Mandalorian's Veskar covering, which is intriguing. What's even really intriguing, however, is her back bling gems. Currently has a cool cape, and in the event that you investigate, I figure we could all perceive how this is very charming. No doubt that is the logo for the envisioned request. For what reason would Midas Girl be wearing this? It makes no sense. However, I'd love to find out more, and she's not the one in particular who's gotten the middle-aged treatment, presenting Raptorian the bold. It looks astounding, and I keep thinking about whether this could have connections to the blockades that have been going up around the guide, or loopers beginning to get ready for exactly the same thing. It's truly odd. And for their spill skins, we have Gia, an individual who looks motivated by Tirana's plan. Very cool. Lastly, there are brand new packages on the way that look totally crazy. Make my statement here is the Food Evenings group. You see the middle age subject I'm discussing. This is going to be a paid group that has 3 skins: Pico de Gallen, Zaraya, the Cold-Blooded, and Sir Burger. These are middle-age variants of the Taco Tomato and Burger skins, and I can hardly wait to get my hands on these. There's likewise one compensation for the Batman Fortnite comic that we were uncertain about. Furthermore, has at long last been released. It's the Batman Zero Wing lightweight plane, and it looks super tore up. This will be one of the prizes for the comic, and now we know each and every one. They'll be coming as for they're hybrids. These Star Wars weapons like the E11 and Mondo jetpack have been re-added into Fortnite and will be enacted on schedule for the Mondo's Abundance LTM. I'm truly energized on the grounds that it's going to be returning on May The fourth like, the lightsabers returning a year ago. So we got more Star Wars coming, yet some of the best stuff. We've put something aside for last. We should cover all the other things you missed, so this update has really brought us the secret skin of Season 6, and as we as a whole know, it's Neymar Jr. He's formally in the game and you can get his skin for finishing the soccer NPC journeys. It's really easy to do these. Furthermore, in the event that you do additional stuff with Neymar like get ends much more makeup, open one of the coolest things is his underlying act out, which really transforms you into a mech suit form of Neymar also. At that point you could likewise get another soccer ball toy for addressing a soccer NPC. In the event that you have any inquiries, you can see all the difficulties in-game at the present time and do them right now. Furthermore, for the imaginative players, a huge load of new things were added into Imaginative today. In particular, the save point thing. This presently allows you to save your advancement and make a guide so you can return it on their time and get where you left off. You can save a wide range of stuff like your thing progress, designated spots and demise runs and more. It's astounding. There's additionally helicopters now in innovative, so I certainly anticipate that some cool maps should come out with these soon. Lastly, crash cushions have been added. What's more, that will make things much more fascinating. Epic likewise added new gathering highlights in this update, which aren't actually as well extraordinary. You currently get told at whatever point a companion comes online, which can get pretty irritating in the event that you have a major companions list. Furthermore, you can't turn it off. There's 2. The capacity to demand to join a gathering, which could be useful relying upon your circumstance. Furthermore, to wrap things up, we need to talk about the May Group Pack skin. This is Daimo's, a watchman from the hidden world who looks totally crazy. The team pack will additionally incorporate perpetual admittance to save the world free of charge and 3 months of Spotify Premium for new endorsers. Not going to lie, that is a lovely fire bargain in any case. That is everything included the present Fortnite. Thank you guys so much for watching.